Do you know the number one reason most people never succeed? It's not because they weren't born into money. It's not because they weren't smart enough. And it's not because the world is unfair. The real reason? Most people drown in their own excuses. Excuses sound good in the moment. They make us feel safe, protected, justified. But at the end of the day, excuses don't build results. Discipline does. And today, I'm going to show you why the choice between excuses and results will determine the rest of your life. Think about it. How many times have you told yourself you didn't have time, yet spent 3 hours scrolling on your phone? How many times have you said you couldn't afford the gym, yet somehow dropped $200 on things that won't matter a week from now? How many times have you promised yourself you'd start tomorrow, only to push tomorrow into the next tomorrow, and then the next? Here's the ugly truth. Tomorrow is a liar. Excuses are nothing more than lies. We tell ourselves to feel better about staying the same. They're a comfort blanket, but one that smothers your potential. And here's the part nobody wants to hear. Success isn't complicated. It isn't magic. It isn't reserved for the chosen few. Success is work. Consistent, daily, unglamorous work. But most people would rather make excuses than do the work. And that's why they stay stuck. The people who win in life, they're not waiting for the perfect chance. They're not hoping for luck. They're not sitting around waiting to feel ready. They move, even when it's uncomfortable. Especially when it's uncomfortable. That's what separates winners from everyone else. You see, the gym doesn't care if you're tired. The weights won't lift themselves. Your boss doesn't care if you had a bad day. The deadline is still the deadline. The bank doesn't care if you're stressed. The bills are still due. Life doesn't reward excuses. Life rewards results. It rewards the person who shows up when no one's watching. The person who keeps pushing when it's not convenient. The person who puts in the reps when they don't feel like it. And here's something you need to tattoo on your mind. You will never feel ready. Waiting for motivation is like waiting for lightning to strike in the same place twice. It's rare. It's unpredictable. And if you rely on it, you'll fail. That's why discipline matters more than motivation. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the fire that never goes out. Here's the truth that will change your life forever. The gap between where you are right now and where you want to be is filled with excuses. Every excuse is a brick in that wall. I don't have time. Brick. I'll start tomorrow. Brick. I'm too tired. Brick. I don't have the money. Brick. What if I fail? Brick. Before you know it, you've built yourself into a prison made of your own excuses. But here's the good news. You built the wall and you can tear it down. The moment you stop giving oxygen to your excuses, they suffocate and die. And what's left? Action. And action builds results. Because the truth is, your life is nothing more than the sum of your choices. Not what you say you'll do. Not what you plan to do. But what you actually do. And if you keep waiting, if you keep excusing, if you keep telling yourself stories, then one day you'll wake up and realize you traded your entire life for comfort. But if you cut the excuses now, your future changes instantly. So I'm going to leave you with one simple question. Will you be the person who makes excuses, or the person who makes results? Will you let your excuses steal another year, another decade, another lifetime? Or will you finally decide that enough is enough? The choice is yours. No excuses, just results. Subscribe right now for daily motivation, because your future self is counting on you.